Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Haney Porter on Gervonta Davis vs Shakur Stevenson. Tank has to win by KO. The 2023 boxing calendar has given us a ton of big-time fights, from Errol Spence Jr. vs Terence Crawford to David Benavidez vs Caleb Plant. Boxing fans have been on the receiving end of some terrific matchups. But while boxing could do no wrong this year, there are still a handful of fights that fans, and more specifically Haney Porter, are dying to see. For the veteran trainer, a showdown between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis makes his mouth water. By and large, the pair are considered the cream of the lightweight crop. From a distance, Porter has watched both of their respective careers, and when he was presented with the opportunity, he was impressed by what he saw when he worked with both fighters. When recently asked how Stevenson would fare with Davis and anyone else in the lightweight division, Porter heaped succinct praise on the former two-division champion. I know that Shakur has the ability to outbox just about anybody on the planet in his weight class, said Porter. Stevenson, a former Olympic silver medalist who enjoys the subtle art of hit and not get hit, has put all of his recent energy into securing a showdown with Devin Haney. However, with the current undisputed champion revealing that he is moving up in weight, Stevenson is hoping to face one of the division's top dogs. Davis ultimately fits that mold. After leaving both Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia unaware of their surroundings due to his power, the 28-year-old is aiming to line up another appearance either before the year comes to a close or at the beginning of 2024. In Haney Porter's perfect world, the two would meet up in the coming month. As for how a matchup between them would play out, Porter essentially views it as a 50-50 clash. With that said, although he respects what Davis brings to the table, Porter believes that the hard-hitting megastar only has one path to victory. He's got to win by knockout, Porter said. UFC bantamweight champion fired shots at WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis about the potential crossover boxing fight. Sean O'Malley has expressed a desire to pursue a boxing career. O'Malley revealed this after his win over Aljamain Sterling in the main event of UFC. O'Malley wished to challenge the current WBA regular lightweight champion Gervonta Davis in a crossover boxing match. Davis has not responded to this challenge, but his coach did, saying O'Malley would face a knockout loss in the first round. O'Malley responded by highlighting that Davis lacked a height and reach advantage. In an interview with Michael Bisping, he said, "I think he is in jail though, so I don't think anyone has told him that I want to fight him yet." Furthermore, O'Malley questioned the star power of Davis as a boxing star. Subsequently, Sugar stated that if Davis won more fights and became a bigger star, he would be more interested. O'Malley has several options for his first title defense as the UFC bantamweight champion. However, he wished to fight Chito Vera and potentially redeem the only loss in his UFC career. Furthermore, O'Malley had regrets over how the fight played out in 2020. He aims to avenge that fateful night in Las Vegas to start his championship reign. The WBC decided that the vacant world lightweight title should be played in a duel by a mandatory challenger from the USA, the second-ranking number Shakur Stevenson, and his compatriot Frank Martin, who occupies the fourth position. The sides of both boxers have already been informed about their ruling and must conclude a deal by September 5. Otherwise, the organizer of the fight will be determined at the promotional auction. Recall that the WBC lightweight title became vacant after the organization transferred the absolute champion of the division, Devin Haney, to the champions on vacation, because he decided to try his luck in the category up, and the next fight will be held there against the WBC champion Regis Prograis. Claressa Shields has no doubt who would come out on top between Tank, Haney and Shakur. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis are widely regarded as the three best lightweights in the world at present, with debate rife amongst fans over which over the Americans is the best fighter. Their countrywoman Claressa Shields has weighed in on the debate and has her colors firmly to the mast of one of the three. In a recent interview, Claressa Shields strongly backed Stevenson as the one who will emerge as a top dog. Shakur would come out on top. You can't say it's out of Shakur and Devin or out of Shakur and Tank. Devin and Shakur are great boxers, phenomenal boxers. But Tank is just knocking dudes out left, right and center. But let's be honest, in his fight these guys are only landing at 6% against Shakur, while he is landing at over 50%. When you are landing like that and dudes can't hit you back, I think that's Shakur's the man. Canelo Alvarez confirms he is open to stunning Terence Crawford fight, while Gervonta Davis insists he was just joking. Canelo Alvarez has now confirmed that he could be tempted into a potential fight with Terence Crawford. The American undisputed welterweight world champion's name is on everybody's lips following his win over Errol Spence last month. Crawford is the undisputed WBA, WBC, IBF and WBO welterweight world champion. Canelo is the undisputed WBA, WBC, IBF and WBO super middleweight world champion. Gervonta Davis is one of boxing's biggest names and fights at lightweight. In the aftermath of that victory, Crawford has made it clear that he only wants mega fights moving forwards, as he is 35 years old, 36 next month, and admittedly approaching the end of his career. His primary target is undisputed super welterweight world champion Jermell Charlo. However, Charlo is already scheduled for his own legacy fight, as he will jump up 2 weight classes to take on undisputed super middleweight world champion Canelo on September 30. As a result, Crawford has said he would be willing to leap up an unprecedented 3-weight divisions and fight the winner, even if it's Canelo. The Mexican has now given a skeptical response, but ultimately confirmed he would be open to the clash. Canelo told, "Look, I respect Crawford, he is a great fighter. Sometimes it's a little crazy. People are talking about how I am gonna face a small fighter like Charlo, but he's big. Now everybody is talking about if I'm gonna face Crawford, who fights at 147 pounds, who is smaller than Charlo. At the end of the day, I don't wanna have credit to face Crawford, but you never know in boxing. It's possible, why not? It's possible. If it makes sense, I'm down to do it. I don't care who is there. I'm always able to fight anybody." One fight that won't be happening anytime soon, though, is Crawford vs Gervonta Davis. Speaking a few months back, Davis joked on a Twitter space that he would be willing to jump up from lightweight and KO Crawford. Davis' comments were taken out of context and reported seriously by Soy, provoking a reply from Crawford, who welcomed the clash. Now, though, Davis has clarified, "Nah, it was just some talking on some Twitter back and forth, I was joking around. But you know how people be, I'm the face of boxing, so they make a big deal out of it," Tank said. Thanks for watching guys, if you like this video please subscribe to my YouTube channel.